My great-great-grandfather, Henry Ariens, back in 1896, moved his family here. You know, we founded the Brillion Iron Works. We lost it in the Great Depression.
I always love the story. They made their last paycheck, cashed in their life insurance policy, made the last payroll for all the employees, and then the banks padlocked the doors. But about 6 weeks later, Henry started with Steve, the Ariens Company.
Ariens Company was started in 1933, but founded with really a tiller for farming. So our roots go back more than a century now, and we're continuing to invest in this community, and we want to continue to see it thrive.
And I've been in the business now 40 years, so that's 4 generations, and my children are here in the business as well. So we're 5 generations in Brillion.
Yeah, working with the family is fun. It's a lot of fun. It does come with challenges, but most of them can all be sorted out. Usually at the dinner table, over a drink or whatever it may be. Yeah.
Brillion today is interesting because it's almost like a small boutique community with terrific services, right? I think we have awesome schools. I'm an alum of the Brillion High School, proudly. I'd like to think that with a large employer, we can help sustain, this community.
It's about creating a place where people want to live, work, and play. So we felt like this Nordic Center really is drawing people to the community as a place to connect with nature.
Nice work, that looks good.
My wife and I were at a World Cup event in Ruhpolding, Germany, and we're with the president of US Nordic and Biathlon. And Max Cobb, who was the president at the time, I said, Max, where do most of the athletes in the US train? Because the Europeans have terrific facilities, and it's a very popular sport. And Max said, well, there's here and there's there. There's nothing in the Midwest. And I said, well, what does it take to build something like this?
The relationship with Ariens all started when I was actually at a race in Italy, and outside of our hotel in Italy, I saw an Ariens snowblower. And I was like, oh, that Ariens, they're based in Brillion, which is right down the road from where I grew up. So I reached out to Ariens and kept messaging them, and eventually they became a team sponsor of ours. And then a couple years later, they told me they were looking to put in some trails and some targets, and I didn't think it was gonna be that much, and then I came and toured the area, and I was just like blown away.
So Ariens Nordic Center is an outdoor recreation center here in Brillion, Wisconsin, and we offer Nordic skiing, biathlon, roller skiing, inline skating, quad skating, hiking, running, walking, and swimming.
So biathlon is a combination of cross-country skiing and precision marksmanship. There's many different distances that you can ski, but you have to, in most of the competitions, make 4 different stops at the biathlon range and shoot at 5 targets each time. You have to have these 2 diametrically opposed sports where you have high heart rate while you're skiing and try to lower that and control yourself while you're shooting at targets. Up until this was developed, the Midwest did not have this level of a training facility for biathlon. There are national training centers in the East and the West and in Alaska, but there really wasn't something that was right here in the Midwest to help these athletes. Coming up with a way that we can try to develop the Midwest better is the perfect place for it.
I mean, I'm really excited to be back and working with Ariens more this year as an athlete ambassador, and really trying to introduce people and get them out here and realize what they have here. I think that's the biggest thing, is for people to realize and understand how special this facility really is, and hopefully to take advantage of it.
One of our initiatives this year was to have a summer championship series. Ariens Nordic Center agreed to host one this coming weekend, and we have our final championship event a couple weeks from now. So there are athletes that are going to all 3 of these competitions around the country, so they can, I like to think of it as sharpening the sword. You've got to continue to participate in biathlon, ski and shoot in order to become the best at it. And so a lot of athletes are really looking forward to these races. And this will be a big race for Ariens to hold this weekend.
Nordic skiing is like skiing on snow. However, most people think it's like downhill going down the slope. But Nordic skiing is more like cross-country running.
So the UW Green Bay Nordic Ski Team, we are their home venue, and we have been since we opened our doors here, and they haven't had a home course in many years, and so we've given them a venue to be able to host their own competitions, right? And not only that, but also we are a venue for them to be able to train. With our guaranteed snow and our snowmaking capabilities, they don't have to travel hours to go and find snow to train, and we really have helped them continue to grow and build their team and be more competitive.
30 seconds left, keep crushing.
All in all, it's just like a really beautiful place to train and to ski, and it makes it really easy for us to just get on snow, get our workout done, and then go home and rest.
We are kind of asking a lot of people, right, if they're coming from Milwaukee or Chicago, Green Bay, Appleton, to drive out here. But part of that uniqueness in being rural is also about kind of having your own quiet time and not being in the hustle and bustle, and really help make the experience a lot more exciting.
My biggest thing about cross-country skiing is that it's a lifelong sport and really anyone can do it. I think the point of it is getting outside to be active and to stay fit and do it for your whole life. So I hope like through this more people get interested in Nordic skiing and come to this venue to try it out, because you can rent skis pretty easily here and you can get, you know, one-on-one lessons and stuff like that.
It was busy from the beginning, and year one, busier than we expected. Year two was even busier, so it just exceeded our expectations.
I truly believe that the Ariens Nordic Center has the capability of producing some of the best biathletes in the country and hopefully the world in the future, and that's what I would really love to see.
Hopefully, you know, we can create a Olympic athlete someday for Nordic skiing biathlon. So that's what we were told by John and Max when they came out here. They said, just wait, Monica, in 5 to 10 years, you're gonna have an athlete at the Olympic level come out of this venue. So.